Hello everyone, this is Ashen Wolf here. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be your shamanic guide to sacral chakra activation. And if you've been following me for a little bit now, you know that this is going to be my fourth video on the channel for chakra activations as a psychic shamanic guide and coach. So let's get into it. We are going to start by activating the sacral chakra with a little bit of a shamanic journeying into yourself and into your sacral chakra. This is going to be a mix of shadow work and also light work, which is what I always do. And then we're going to take that over to actually having a conversation about it. So I want you to start with deep breathing into the body, into the heart space. Releasing tension from your body, releasing any social media consumption, have-tos, brain worries. We're gonna leave that at the door. You're gonna make a promise to yourself right here, right now, to take just a couple minutes out of your day to activate, to turn inwards together. You're gonna dive right into the root chakra, grounding into the earth. You're gonna reach your hands up to the sky. And you're gonna ask for universal energy to come cleansing your auric field with an orange stream of golden light. And then I want you to kind of push the energy together with your hands at the sacral solar plexus region of your core stomach area. And we're gonna rest with a triangular position on the belly button in the lower womb sacral area. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to recognize where your consciousness is with me in this moment. Is it behind your two eyes? Does it feel like it's in your head? Where is your awareness located in your body? Now I want you to drop that awareness like an elevator, walking down, down, down. And we're gonna walk all the way down to the sacral chakra until we reach a doorway of orange, juicy light. Now, inside that doorway, you are gonna find the part of you that is not connected to life, that is not connected to humanity, that is not connected to connection and intimacy in and of itself, that is pushing it away in some way, has been hurt in some way by it. You're gonna open the sacral chakra door to your shadow self in 1, 2, 3. You're gonna drop in and you're gonna feel yourself following down a hole, down, 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 down this hole. And at the very bottom is going to be a floor. I want you to see how dark it is down here. I want you to explore the walls of this dungeon-like place and find your inner child. The part of you that is hurting. The part of you is disconnected from life, from people. And I want you to actually take a moment to identify with that aspect of self. Now, as we identify with that aspect of self, we are now going to become more aware of this aspect of self. And I want you to become aware of the walls that are actually protecting the true inner child within this shadow self. What are these walls made up of? I want you to start by exploring the first wall that you feel around you and your shadow self. Maybe it might be made of bricks or spikes. Could be made of anything really. Just become aware of these walls. And I want you to become aware of a thought of one of these protector cells or walls that pushes you away from people, pushes people away from you, or keeps you stuck in a disconnected pattern from life. You could be thinking of thoughts like, I don't want to risk the pain. You could be thinking thoughts like, it's safer to be alone. You could be thinking thoughts like, I don't want to be hurt in this way anymore. Taking a moment to acknowledge the wall that you've now discovered, protecting your inner child or your child self. I want you to drop down to the next layer. What is underneath that surface layer? What is the wall that is hidden beneath the wall? What is that wall made of? Now this could get super creative. This wall could be made of dirt. This wall could be made of orange dust. This wall could be made of fire, water, stone, or brick. Dropping into that wall, becoming aware of that wall. Now, I want you to sit down with this child self. This child self that you have found behind this protective layer, and I want you to ask this child self, identifying with it, what thought, emotion, or belief is underneath this pain? It could be something like fear, it could be something like shame, it could be something like anger, it could be something like numbness. Become aware of it, become aware of the emotion behind it, become aware of a thought that associates with it. It could be they don't care, it could be they'll never love me, whatever the case may be. Now, we may have many walls between us and this child self, but for this exercise, we're going to drop down past one last layer. And you're gonna feel yourself falling again through another hole. Falling through darkness, darkness, darkness. Until we meet the deeper child self here. And the next wall. Identifying the deeper level of pain. Again. Identifying what this wall is made of. And now I want you to do something different with this wall. I want you to become 100% updated and aware to how this wall is interacting with the world. What experiences is this wall creating? How does this wall show up in your day-to-day life? Continuing to become aware of this for 1 minute without my voice guiding you. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be offering a need or a healing experience to this inner child. I want you to bring this inner child something like an antidote, a medicine, a vibration, an angel, a person that is going to reach into the depths of this darkness where it exists. Holding that child self. Now, you're going to take a guide, a being that you choose. It does not have to be human. That is going to take you through the tunnel to explore the outside world. It is going to reach out and grab your hand. And I want you to see yourself being pulled up, 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 up out of this tunnel. You can still have these shields or these protective layers It's okay to have them, it's okay to hold them. But this being is going to guide you up out of the darkness of the tunnel with your shields and your protective layers intact. It's going to bring you up into the ocean. And I want you to see that this ocean, this particular ocean, kind of looks like the cosmos. You see a mix of space and stars and water that you feel contained by and swimming in. Now, allow this space or this ocean to send you the frequency of healing that you are needing most. Now, I want you to become aware how many organisms are in this ocean. How many fish? How many dolphins? How many stars? Star beings? How many seaweeds, minerals, microorganisms? And this being is going to guide you to exploring what it is like to meet love beings in this ocean. Beings that are safe human emotional containers. Beings that hold love in their hearts. And I want you to reach out and touch these beings, these love beings. And every time you touch these love beings, I want you to see an energetic exchange between you and them that you get to put into your heart, into your inner wounded child self's heart. And I want you to collect the love of these love gushy beings, their joyful exchanges with you, their happy exchanges with you, their loving exchanges with you. And I want you to collect them in your heart, one by one. Take a moment to do this without my voice guiding you. Now, what I want you to see is a new tunnel forming. This tunnel of light is triangular in nature, and it is going to open up from this ocean, bringing you back into your sacral chakra. And as you walk through this light, you feel yourself becoming more and more embodied, more and more returning to life, until you are walking into the full embodiment of your creation. And I want you to sit taller and stronger and open your chest wider. And feel the love of the earth and the universe and the cosmos supporting you, holding you, containing you, appreciating you. As you remember that you are a part of it all, that you are connected to it all, that you belong here on this planet as a part of this universe. You are so loved. You are so important. We're going to open our eyes now. Welcome back. Now, these walls that we explored, they are layers of disconnection, of experiences that we've had that have disconnected us from the joy of life, that have disconnected us from the connection that we have with people in and of itself. And the sacral chakra's code is that we belong to everything, that we are a part of everything, that our bodies are a frequency of pure love that is much connected to the earth as the trees and the animals that walk here. That you belong to something greater than you. The sacral chakra is about pure joy for life and exploration and curiosity with life. It is a space of connection with exploring the natural world around you, with exploring human connection in all ways, and with knowing that you are a sovereign being that is inherently and innately connected to everything around you, and you could not be separate from it if you tried. It is the remembering and the learning of life force energy, which is playful, which is love in nature, which is connection based in nature. It is the chakra where we learn to explore and experience life like a child in its full capacity, where we get to love in its full capacity. And because we have had experiences that were notoriously unsafe, we need to remind ourselves and remember and awaken to the fact that we are in control of where we put ourselves. And we cannot control everything about it, but we can become aware of what is a safer experience, a more loving experience, who has our best interest at heart. And if we can become aware of what experiences are safer, if we can become aware of what parts of the world are more the frequency of love, of joy, of happiness, and strategically put ourselves with those people, places, and things, we no longer have to shut ourselves off from the world. But if you have been stuck in the dark, and if you have been stuck in a state of disconnection, this process needs to be extraordinarily simple. This process needs to be extraordinarily step by step to feel what the frequency of light feels like on your skin, to spend time with sunlight and nature, to explore what it's like to just receive a hug from someone, to explore what it's like to play a game, like not video games, like games without technology, without social media, games with our hands and our bodies and our minds and our hearts that will bring you back to your sense of playfulness and joy. Do something that you loved as a kid and that used to bring you inspiration. Choosing life is one of the scariest things that we can actually choose because it requires bravery. But it is also where the magic is inherently living within us, because we belong to a greater connected universe that is supporting us, that is a part of us, and that does want us to awaken to the fact that we are here to experience it all in a state of connection, in interdependence, where we are not alone in this experience, because life is about relationships. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe and check the link below to find out more information about my shamanic journeying shadow work CD, Alchemy. It is a 7-track chakra activation CD, and you can also comment below how this activation was for you, or what your experience is with exploring the sacral chakra, and how you plan to take your next steps moving forward. I would love to hear from you.
The sun, chariot of fire, burning with desire as he runs the race.